the legend himself, Mr. Roger Federer. I just had an incredible time at the Labour Cup watching Roger Federer in Berlin. He was trialing and testing the brand new RF01 racket that he created with Wilson. What was truly special about this event is that Roger actually came out and played with some of the top young juniors in the country. He was chatting while he was playing, and as you can see from the footage, there was a lot of people from Team Wilson that came out to support. I really feel the vibe of the Wilson tennis community coming together, and honestly, from myself, for being with Wilson for the past year, it's truly special to be a part of such a great family. Roger talked in detail about the rackets and the specifications of why he came up with the certain designs. The racket is slightly different to the other Pro Staff version, with the black blending all the way up until the slight kind of grayish tint at the top. Roger said that he had this type of design in mind, though when you're swooshing through your shots, it kind of looks like a beam coming off the top of the racket, which is pretty sweet. He also made small little iterations as well to the beam of the racket. It's a little slightly thicker than the Pro Staff, but you can also see that there are two lines on the side of the racket. This resembles his two sets of twins. This racket is very meaningful, has been in the works for the past 2 years, and is something that Roger has really put a lot of time and passion into when creating the racket with the Team Wilson. I'm also going to put a clip in just here of Roger talking about advice to younger juniors when playing tennis. This is a very important clip, and I feel that you guys can learn a lot from it, of all different ages and abilities.
My biggest advice I could give to the juniors is that you have to remember that you are 50%, you're the coach as well. I mean, yes, you're going to have your people, you know, your parents, your coach, whoever, your fitness coach, etc. They're all going to tell you what to do, but at some point you're going to be alone on court, and you have to remember deep down what you think is right, because only you know maybe that, I don't know, your knee is hurting, or that your mind is traveling, or that your forehand's not working, and you cannot tell your opponent, you cannot tell anybody. So you got to be able to figure out yourself, and nobody can fix it for you in that moment. So and I think that's maybe something what I did well when I was young. I didn't always just listened or believed everything my coaches said. Nothing against that. It was just that I knew that I also needed to take responsibility, and I think that's probably the biggest advice I can give, because it's your fault if you win, it's your fault if you lose, which is a great thing, you know. And I think that's where the juniors sometimes maybe like to blame someone or something, and I always thought, no, don't blame anything. We try our best, we prepare the best we can, and then if it doesn't work out, fine, we go back to the drawing board and we come back stronger.
Later on, you'll see when I went to the Berlin Tennis Club, I got a chance to play with the racket and play with other content creators that you guys may know online. It was a lot of fun, and we played a few games, and just got a sense of the feel of what the new RF racket is like, and share with you guys a little bit more in person what the racket actually felt like from my personal perspective. This event was truly special and something that I was very grateful to be a part of. So thank you guys from Team Wilson for inviting me along and enjoying the experience with the man himself, Roger Federer.